In crypto, I'm your host, DeMarco. We're going to be going over all kinds of stuff tonight. First of all, I have a new microphone. Woo! Say hi, Mike. Hey! I got one of those Blue Yetis, and so far it sounds way better than it has. It sounds really good. I'm really happy with it. I had several other microphones, and man, just wasn't really a fan of them. Some of them came out crackly, or sometimes, like, if I hit the table, because I'm very animated, you'll have to excuse me, I'm Italian. So, what happens a lot is I like to bang, I like to talk with my hands, I like to bang stuff. It helps me to explain. This helps me explain. I don't know why. Ask my ancestors. I have no idea why. But what I'll do is I'll hit and bang stuff, and of course, I'm sure it's wrecking your guys' ears. I apologize, but hopefully this microphone won't be so bad if I'm trying to yell and scream at everybody, which usually ends up happening halfway through as I'm yelling and screaming, because that's what we do here at Conquering Crypto. Anyway, I should move along here. I'm going to just share my stream. I hope you guys don't mind. And today, we're going to go over, the first thing I want to go over is news. It was a great question. I have a buddy, Dennis, known him for years. Great guy. And Dennis, this is not Denny, by the way. This is somebody different. So he asked, he said, hey, what are some good sites that I can use to get some good news, and to just he also mentioned predictions, but if we focus more on news is just news is a really good type of info that you guys can use, and when it comes to crypto, news is definitely important. I think it's maybe a little bit more important when it comes to stocks. But news is definitely important overall. When Elon shoots out a tweet, next thing you know, some stock is going crazy. It happened with Floki. It happened with Dogecoin. So the idea that news can affect these little things, these little social elements when it comes to crypto, can absolutely affect price. Is it right? It's just the way it is, okay? And if you can't deal with that, then you shouldn't be in the space, because news is definitely going to move things. It's going to change price. It's going to make the market react. Yeah, so let's check out some news sites. By the way, if you're just joining us, I am DeMarco. This is Conquering Crypto. I have a Twitter, DeMarco_Danny. I also have a Trading View, Conquering Crypto. You can find our main site on Facebook, Conquering Crypto. Just go ahead and add yourself to the group, and we will make sure that you get in, because it's for everybody. I don't care who you are. Just come in. No trolls allowed. I'll remove any trolls. But if you are serious about coin, come to Conquering Crypto. I also have a Venmo if you guys want to tip me for any of my good information, or you made a few bucks on a tip or something. My Venmo is Conquering Crypto. Okay, with that said, let's check out some news sites actually before we go into any actual prices tonight. There's my Denny. See, I was talking about Dennis earlier. That's a different friend. I got a few friends. What are you going to do? And then I've got my buddy, Denny. Denny, as always, welcome to the show. Happy Halloween, by the way, my boy. And that goes out to all you guys. Happy Halloween. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. Me and my wife, we went out last night. Had a few of them Irish breakfast drinks, you know what I'm saying? And we had a good time. It was very good. We went out to dinner, and she wanted to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show. And oh my God, Denny, I'm actually telling a story, because I partied took us off last night as well. Dude, oh my God, I was hungover today. I'm getting old. Okay, listen, I'm 38, boys and girls. When you have a drink at this age now, I sound like I'm an old man, but when you have a drink after you're 35, it's an event. So we had dinner, had a bunch of drinks, and yeah, I was hungover this morning too. Not real bad, you know. I can handle myself, but we definitely went through a few of the drinks. So I wasn't talking about the literal Irish breakfast chooch. I wasn't talking about the literal Irish breakfast. I just kind of meant drinks in general. But man, those Irish breakfasts are good, dude. Oh my God, I haven't had some of them in a while. Irish breakfast, the actual drink, who I have another friend in the room, Chooch. Chooch is mentioning the drink, the Irish breakfast, and a bar I used to work at, we used to have those. Man, are they good. It's like orange, what is it, orange juice and Jameson, and that's it. Whatever it is. Damn, if you haven't had that drink, get that drink. Try a shot of that. Oh, the Irish got it right, boy. Oh, they know what they're doing. Okay. I don't want to get too off because I end up rambling through half of these and it's just nonsense. So anyway, welcome everybody to the show. I got a few of yous in here and we're going to go over, I'm going to give you guys some spots. Denny, if you're just joining us, I'm going over news. And actually in the comments, I won't be able to read them at the moment, but if you guys want to discuss this stuff later, we can talk more about news back at Conquering Crypto because news is a big deal. News and finding information, big deal. First thing I'm going to do, guys, Denny, you might want to check this out too. You probably already have because you're a crypto guy too. But there is a Twitter that I really like. And actually, it's new to me. So I'm moving along. It was told to me. I think it's great. And I'm moving it to you. So I've been trading for a while. I've been trading for like a decade. I got serious into it in the last couple of years, but maybe 5 years ago, and I told this to somebody tonight, 5 years ago, I wasn't profiting. I wasn't doing well. It took me time. It took me, just a lot of reading. This is not easy. Now I'm a chart trader, so I trade with a chart. It's a little bit different. But one of the big things you guys should be looking out for is news. Let's check out some stuff. So this is a Twitter. This is a Twitter I really like, okay? Sorry if it's really bright on your guys' screen. It makes me blinded. Sorry, the screen's real bright. You're going to see my beautiful face. Hi, guys. Hi out there. I feel like, Jesus, could it get any brighter? Okay, sorry, that's Twitter. What are you going to do? I think actually I could put it on dark mode, but you know what? You guys don't care, do you? Okay, anyway. Emperor BTC. This is something that was told to me a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. I'm going to say that one of my partners told me about this. And he was like, yeah, check out this Twitter. 9 times out of 10, I usually give something a shot. Check it out. But this account really, and I mean really, has some good info. The whoever has the account, he goes over random trading stuff. He just has good trading info, whether it be like news stuff, whether it be, let's see what he's got. I have to respect, haven't said that. Here he's talking about SHIB, going to build the biggest possible short position on SHIB. This was October 27th. Slowly accumulating short. The most obvious bubble to the ground, could be a big risk. Fatal to fight up against stupid money, but it needs to be done. The bet needs to be taken slowly, then with force. He just articulates certain things, and I really like what he has to say. Let's see. How to trade with a full-time job. That's pretty good. I can't remember if this account had it. I'm going to show this to my members. Guys, by the way, if you haven't seen this, there's a really good, it's called the Cheat Sheet Compilation. I'm going to share this with my members. Now, I can't remember if that was on this site. It might have been. I want to say it was. If you trade crypto, you will be God tier in any market. Okay. Equities Forex Index. I trade Forex, by the way. We have more scam wicks, more manipulation, faster cycle, 24/7 market. This is capitalism on steroids. You're learning 10 times faster. That's true, by the way, guys. You do have to be careful in the crypto space, okay? And I'm going to be here to warn you a bit, because if you are new, crypto is like extremely volatile stocks, okay? You're dealing with something that people don't understand a lot about. Price also jumps wildly. That's volatility. And there's just a lot people don't understand. Your coin is on a blockchain. What gives it its worth? Now, those questions can all be answered, but when you have a stock, when you have something tangible, you can put a monetary value on that because it's a tangible thing. You understand how their market goes. But when it's coin, it's not as easy. People don't understand crypto. It's not something that's easy. Stocks, in my opinion, it's easier to get a hold of in your mind. For me anyway. Crypto, it's like, okay, put money on a coin and it's, in cyberspace. Okay, sure, whatever you say. But it is more volatile in that way. So definitely be careful, especially new guys. You can have something went up today. We're going to talk about it. Mana went up something like 280%. Shot out of a triangle. We're going to look at it later, and this is going to be a long show. Not everybody has to hang out. I know these shows are long. I have so much to go over and so much I want to tell and teach you guys, and it's honestly kind of difficult to do in like 10-minute, 15-minute segments. There are going to be learning videos, but this is I have so much information, and I'm going to be giving it out there. Anybody that doesn't want to stay around can always check the video out later when you can fast forward through a lot of my nonsense, but we have to go over these things individually. Denny says you will learn more about crypto on Twitter and YouTube than any college course. Hey, as long as they're not getting their info from Reddit. Because I have read more awful noob stuff on Reddit that blows my mind away, okay? Please, listen, if you want to go on Reddit and do this stuff, more power to you. Please don't take everything with a grain of salt, is what I'm saying, okay? Everything you read on Twitter, because half of them have no idea what they're talking about. The other half are shilling. It's too many people that don't know what they're doing, shouting back and forth at each other. Let's go over some real news. So for those of you that don't understand the actual finances, the actual pricing, that's okay. Sometimes you just need some good news. One of my favorite sites, we're going to go there in a second. All right, so one of my favorite sites is called, if I could find it, Telegraph. Okay, so I really, really like Telegraph. I like this site a lot. It's just got a lot of good news. They have everything in like a nice format. Celebrities are embracing NFTs, and that's an opinion piece. BAKKT stock goes parabolic. The major tax myths about cryptocurrency debunked. There's just a lot of really good stuff. Put this in your save list. I do post a lot of news from here. And BTC price ready to rally with Bitcoin bulls clear to charge at 85K. You know what happens when you get older too? You got to wear glasses, and sometimes you should put them on if you want to read. I don't know who. A wise man must have once said that. Maybe it was Confucius. He who wants to read puts on magnifying lenses. It would be funny now if I couldn't read. Like I just became illiterate. Man, wouldn't that be the ultimate joke? Put on your glasses, become illiterate. Ha! Okay, terrible. Anyway, yeah, this is a really good site. AMC Theater CEO considers adding Shiba Inu as payment. So do you see what I mean? These little snippets, these little pieces of info, you guys can grab and then you read up about the info, but this is real important stuff, the news. Really important. Still with crypto, even though it's probably more important with stock, that's neither here nor there, but you can find a lot of really good stuff on Telegraph. So another site I'm going to check out, the Daily Hold On for Dear Life, for the Daily HODL. I really like this site as well. Oh, it must be down. Let's see, Daily HODL. Maybe they moved the site. Secure connection has failed. News? Oh, look at this. Okay, so the site is down. Yeah, well, that's another one you should add. I don't know why it's down. The Daily HODL. It's great. There's another one called Decrypt. Check out Decrypt. Call CTO and likely the Meta total embrace. Meta, I guess, is now Facebook. For anybody that cares. Meta is now going to be what Facebook is. Facebook is called. Wolf, what to make of Dogcoin, Shib, and Floki. There's another coin out there called Floki. I happen to know that one of my good buddies has bought some, and I think he already got like 200%. Something like that. And that's what can happen in crypto. It just, boom, just happens. We'll go over one more thing. I used to have some pretty good other spots. Trackers, but so you know what? That's good for crypto. So one of my favorite places to go for news is Motley Advisor, or Motley Fool, not some stock advisor. Motley Fool. Jeez, I can't even talk. This is great for stocks. I think it's just going to bring me to my account. There we go. So Motley Fool has some really great information. They have a lot of articles. I belong to one of their like lower tier services, and it's fantastic. I really like it. It's not real expensive. It was like $40 or something for 3 months, but it was well worth it. It beefed up my portfolio, my stock portfolio. So yeah, definitely something to check out. That's Motley Fool. I also like what's it called? Seeking Alpha. I typed in Trading Alpha because I couldn't remember it. But this is another great site, Seeking Alpha. If you're looking for some good stock news, there you go. And this was a question, by the way, from Dennis. And I wanted to answer about some news sites that I use. Now, there's plenty more. We can go over that another time. Or in the site, I will make a list for those interested. But yeah, so let's get into some coin, boys and girls. What you all came for? Bring. Let's do some actual cryptocurrency charting. Man, let me tell you, talking this long. Sometimes I'm up here for an hour and a half, up here, like I'm on a stage. Sometimes I do this for like an hour and a half. I get so damn hot. All right. You guys make me nervous. All right. Let's do it. Let's get into some coins. So check it out. One of the big boys today, Mana. Huge move. Huge move. So Mana, where are you, buddy? Check this out. Even I had to buy some. I had so like me and Denny were talking earlier. Denny had partied last night. I partied last night. Excuse me. I missed out on all kinds of stuff today. You know what? Those are the breaks. Whatever. What are you gonna do? I missed out. Hopefully you guys didn't miss out. I've been wanting to go over, like, I do a lot of stuff during the day, and I still have a computer business too. But I like to trade as much as possible. But, you know, it's hard sometimes when you have so much other stuff that you have to do, and to be able to trade. But last night, my fault, basically because I really should have paid attention. Mana went through the roof. Elon went through the roof. We're going to go over some of this stuff. But Mana, check out Mana. Mana is something we looked at a while back. I don't know if everybody remembers Mana. Mana is something we checked out a while ago. So do you see what already is happening here? What you can see now? This long tunnel triangle. I'm not sure what it is yet. Let's go to the day. So on this Mana, this is on Binance. Check this bad boy out. Look at that spike. Woo! So Mana probably came out around August 2020. Got some interest. That interest fell. And if you'll notice, price fell with BTC. You see this? When we had the BTC crash this past year, look on the graph. So around April, May, and then pachoop, BTC fell around that time too. Over this past May and April. Then it just kind of, bounced around a little bit. As you can see, we developed a triangle around the pattern, right? Okay, well, what happened? It broke out like a madman. This is insane. This might actually be the biggest spike I've ever seen. Okay, this is a couple 100% of a breakout. If you want to be technical, it's at least over 200, and the maximum is 230, and then it fell back down to like 180. Now it's maybe 150. But just look at that spike. Beautiful. That screams money to me. That's all I see in that big old spike. Well, we got to mark that. Let's give it a lightning strike. Look at that. Bow! Man, Zeus came down with his lightning bolts and said, Arise Mana. Like Altered Beast, the game, Rise from Your Grave, it did that to Mana because Mana was not doing too hot. One of my partners has told me that this could be because of the metaverse, which I guess is coin, and that's somehow tied into this. Denny actually posted a really good picture of, you know what, Denny? I'm actually going to share what you sent us into the main page. Because I'm not going to lie, I didn't know a lot about the metaverse landscape, if you will. Because I guess that's what it is. All of these coins are tied together. I've heard of it. I've never like actually gone into it to check it out. I actually have seen something close to this picture before. But Denny shared this with us. And basically, all of this stuff. Solana is actually supposed to be a part of this as well. As from what I heard. So Solana is supposed to be part of this. Yeah, check it out. All these coin, and where's let's see, I know Mana was in there, Decentraland or whatever. Well, I'm sure she's in there somewhere. There it is. So there's Mana. So some other stuff. Oh, Sandbox. So some of this stuff is tied together because Sandbox is something else we're going to. So of course, silly me. It must be obvious. Oh, somebody mentioned about this Starlink today in chat. Yeah, so there's definitely some stuff you guys want to check out. We're going over a little bit right now, but man, let me tell you, there is some stuff going on where you guys can get into, grab a few, snipe and scalp your way to victory, and you guys are doing really well. I had a few guys come and tell me today that they did very well today with scalping, trading, etc., and I'm glad that they've done well, and I hope that they continue to do better. Now, we went over Mana. We're going to go over one of its sister or brother coin. We're going to go over a coin called SAND. So when I looked at the bubble today, the bubble graph, if you don't know what that is, this is the bubble graph. Okay, I go over this all the time. This is something I check out regularly that you guys can check out too. So basically what it's showing right now is today's winners and losers in a fun bubble heat map setting. So as you can see, Mana, Sand, they were the two biggest winners. Here's Elon. We're going to talk about that tonight too. I guess it's another dog coin. I haven't looked into it too much. I don't think that's the same as Floki. I don't think so. I think Floki might even be Dex. Anyway, you can see SHIB back there, minus 10%, Dog minus 7%. Crypto bubbles. This is how you're able to look at the winners and losers of the day. If you trade, you should be using something like this. So SAND, we're going to do SAND USDT. We're going to find a USDT KuCoin added, and we are going to go over it. I'm sure it's going to look very similar to our previous map. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, I'm kind of right. So basically, we had a tunnel. We're going to chart this real quick. We had a tunnel here, and we, of course, broke out of the tunnel. That's what this is right here. And for those of you that want to learn how to scalp these breakouts, I'm going to be making a video that's very detailed in the future. And then I will have an advanced video that will be available for the premium members on the Discord, which we have. If you're not a part of our Discord, come along, have some fun. Come and join our Discord. We're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff there. Everything we do on Conquering is just going to be multiplied. We have guys that do NFTs, guys that do stocks, guys that, do specialized indicators. You've got me doing chart reading, and you get all of this for free. There is going to be a premium version for the hardcore stuff, but you get a lot of good info for free. Come and join our little family, Conquering Crypto. I'm so proud of my members. They've been doing great. So let's check out SAND USDT, the sandbox. This one's on KuCoin. All right. So yeah, basically this would be, I guess, considered an inward wedge, more or less. It could turn into a triangle if it got further. If we look at the triangle, it was definitely going to start getting tighter sooner, the higher it got. But it shot out from 1.3, and we already saw it on the heat map. but basically it had a huge 80%, 90% jump, and now it's down around 75. Not bad for those who have gotten into SAND and this metaverse stuff. Good, great, continue. I even jumped on. I got myself some mana. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I play day trader. Sometimes I play swing trader. Sometimes I play investor. I do all that, but I scalp the most. But I like to trade all kinds of stuff all day. If it'll help me profit and help my bottom line, I'll get into it. Why not? I want to go over Elon. So this, I guess, is another coin. A friend of mine, a friend of the show, he's the one that told... I had it in here. He's the one that told me about Elon. Is this the one I want? That's not the one I want. We got to get rid of this one. There was another Elon. I thought I saved it. Here it is. This is the Elon I want. Check that out. Elon. Woo! What are you doing? Elon, Dogalon, I guess is the name of the coin. Dogalon. Man, they come up with some really unique names for this stuff. So yeah, we've got Dogalon. Boy, oh boy, what a spike. This might be something, you know what? It's on KuCoin. KuCoin is my favorite exchange, by the way. I am definitely going to be checking this out in the future soon. But let's chart it. So nothing there. Consolidation. We've got a nice uptrend. But I guess that uptrend, let's see when this happened from, yeah, so during the month of October, if we can see this. During the month of October, you see this nice even uptrend. Okay, so it wasn't necessarily anything too crazy or special, but man, it certainly went from a nice steady upwards angle and shot up. And if you wanted to, you could actually, because we can use the tail, to say that maybe that was there. So you see this tight triangle pie piece right here? That could have been what I like to call my circles, the area to watch. So this could have been a nice area to watch. But if you'll see, nope. Looks like it broke out a little bit before that. And you know what? That's great. Good for Elon. Elon USDT. You can find that one on KuCoin. SafeMoon, I think, hurt a little bit. We're going to go over SafeMoon, guys. SafeMoon. Yeah, so SafeMoon. Is this not the one I want? Yeah, this is still fine. I think there's a better one. We're going to use this one. Yeah. So SafeMoon was chilling in consolidation for a while. It finally started to move. It had a 200% pump the other day, and today it fell, and it fell almost 50%. Oof. Well, see, so I got another coin called Saitama. I sold my SafeMoon off before it went up. Wasn't really too worried about it. Saitama's doing okay. I'm happy with Saitama. But as you can see, SafeMoon's hurting already. SafeMoon has had a lot of bad news type things happen to it over the course that it's been around since I guess July, maybe before July, just a little bit. It's constantly just not done well, and then it had bad news. I don't know. I got a couple hundred worth just to see what would happen. And, of course, nothing ever happened, so I got rid of it. And then, of course, something happens. That's how it goes. And then I bought Saitama, and that's doing okay. I'm going to take a peek at Saitama real quick. Saitama's looking well. It's looking great. Cool. So Saitama is still just on his upward trend. There's nothing too much going on with Saitama. Another one we're going to check out, which might be part of that metaverse, is BAT. B-A-T. I think it exploded today. Look at that. Boom. Man. So that thing really took off. We're gonna get a closer look. So that did not even have the chance to get into a pattern. if you'll see, it got into this big consolidation area, right, like this, okay? And then just decided to shoot up out of it. It said, I am out of here. Excuse me, moon, and excuse me, ceiling, but I have got things to do. Get out of my way. I am out of here. That should be green. Let's make it green. Good for you. Bat doing very well. I think that was part of the metaverse maybe too. And yeah, Bat, another one. Got that out of the way. We're going to do CHZ. So CHZ, I thought I had CHZ. CHZ, we'll grab one. Which one do we want to grab? VMAX, they got a KuCoin. KuCoin, you can be the one I check out. Check this out. I'm guessing all of these had to be a part of the metaverse. So we're going to chart Chili's. I've heard of this before. Chili's, maybe. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. We're going to give it a nice low angled uptrend. This could also be considered now to be a long wedge. So we've got a long wedge. This wedge is months and months long, and there could be another potential breakout. Now, I'm sure before tonight or before today, maybe yesterday, this is probably what we're looking at. I know there's a way I can go back in time. Let's see. I've done this before. Yeah. So I'm going to go back here. Let's see what happened. So here we go, getting closer, getting closer. There it goes. See that? Boom. Right out of that triangle. So if we do back up, we can see that it was even that low. It bounced around on the inside of the triangle, got close to the point. And this is, again, would have been another area that I said would have been good to watch. If I was checking this out beforehand, I did not. There's only so many coin. I try to check out everything I can. Well, there is too many coin, and I still try to check out everything I can. But I'm only one person, and that's why I formed a group and a family called Conquering Crypto. You should be able to join us on Facebook. Definitely come to Facebook, Conquering Crypto, and come hang out. So this is going to be considered, as of right now, we'll turn this into the secondary line. We could possibly use that in the future. This is going to be my main line. So now we have this wedge pattern. So now from this time on until, or it could bust out of this guy too, but this is how we can only deal with the information that we have now. We can speculate all day, but once something like this happens, I like to just get a good angle on what it is. Now we're looking at a wedge. Before we were looking at a specific triangle. That's CHZ. Now, let's get us move on to some other things. We're going to check out everybody's favorite, Shibby Shib. Shib, what is up, my friend? So Shib, I think, is struggling a little bit. And by that, I mean it's still way on its uptrend. Actually, we're going to have to do a different Shib. Yes. So, because this doesn't have nearly as much info, that other one has so much info. That's what it looks like when I'm scalping. I'm constantly drawing lines when I'm scalping. That is how I find breakouts. Man, when I'm scalping, it's nonstop lines. And then pattern. And then breakout. And you try to trade as much as you can. So let's see where we are now. Let's remove everything. Shib, it just hasn't been doing bad. This isn't to say Shib is doing bad, but if you'll look, we have now a reverse cup and handle. I see it. Do you see it? I see it. Bet Brett would see it. If Brett was here, he might see it. We got a reverse cup and handle pattern. Let's see if I can chart it for you. So there is our cup. There is our handle. And now it's going to be real interesting to see what comes out of this. Actually, we might have already hit the bottom. I don't know. This is not going to be a call I'm going to make official, but check this out. That right there could be a possibility. I'm going to let my members know this is something they might want to watch, especially for scalping, but I might try to scalp this tonight. We're going to see what happens. This is already back on its uptrend. This could be a big deal. We're going to see. If this develops higher highs and higher lows continually, then that means it is going to turn into this uptrend that I see. And if it's on the uptrend, that's the official cup and handle breakout. Okay. So it's in this case, it's the opposite. Okay. Normal cup and handle up, curved, and then back down typically is the break. I think that's what they say is the higher percentage. But on this one, it looks that way, just inverted, which is reverse cup and handle. So there you go. Reverse cup and handle right now on SHIB. That could be a big deal. Actually, I'm going scalping. I scalp with KuCoin margins and KuCoin futures. I haven't been back on the margins or the futures as much recently, but I've definitely been all over the future margins. Haven't been doing the futures as much. Definitely been doing the margins a lot more. It feels safer to me. I don't know. Let's see. I also want to go over just BTC like usual. BTC is, man, it's been having so much different stuff been going on in BTC. Look at this one, all this mess. I tell you what, let's start something new, guys. Let's chart BTC right now. We're going to start fresh. All right. Check it out. BTC. This is Coinbase, BTC, USDT pairing. It only goes back to May. Huh? This should go back years and years and years. There we go. Well, there's got to be something else that goes back far enough. It was like 2010, 2009 when Bitcoin actually came out. Anyway, so we are going to get close, and we're going to chart what we see now. What do we see in Bitcoin? Now, remember, this doesn't add any of my indicators. Okay, I add that when I trade. I'm just showing you what a bare minimum type charting looks like for it. So the first thing we'll find out, do we think we're on an uptrend still or a downtrend? Where do we think we are? To me, it looks like we're on an uptrend. We're actually going to get out a little bit further. So this looks like an uptrend to me. This was probably April, May. So yeah, let's look at April, May. Check this out. So April, it dipped, came back a little bit. This could be just a huge dead cat bounce, possibly. Usually that's just one little thing, but big old dead cat bounce right there. And then, whoop, fell down in May. What are you going to do? Hayden, what's going on, man? Oh, listen, Hayden. I want you to know, okay? I have been recording for 40 minutes. We did Mana 30 minutes ago. Okay? Okay? Where have you been is what I should say. No, that's okay. Well, if you want to go back over it, we will definitely check it out. Everybody's kicking themselves. That's how it goes. But there's a whole bunch. There's way more than Mana that went off. Mana, SAND, ELON, BAT, CHZ. Which I think is called Chili's or something like that. But anyway, they're all part of that metaverse, and they all took off together, okay? Oh, it's okay. Listen, hockey is very important. It's probably more important than this show. But if you're asking how about Mana, woo! Wow. We're going to do BTC, and then we're going to do, we just did SHIB. So if you missed SHIB, sorry, man. But yeah, they recorded. See, that's the beauty of it. I don't care if nobody joins me live. That's fine. People can go back over these videos, and they can watch, and they can jump around. I'm going to finally find somebody to help me with editing. I used to edit a lot, but now I don't feel like I have the time. So hopefully I'll get somebody to edit my videos, and they can just pick and choose what they want to see out of the videos. Anyway, let me stop. BTC, still on an uptrend. We are still on an uptrend with BTC. Now, BTC has a few interesting things going on. We did just reach an all-time high. This is a big double top. Check this out. That is usually considered a double top, except for it's kind of far from each other. I don't know if that would specifically be a double top, but yeah. So now, what do we have? Inward wedge. Let's bring that down. We have an inward wedge on BTC, which means, I'm sure you guys already know. I'm sure at least some of you know where I'm going to draw this area to watch. There it is. That could be big stuff. Now, again, area to watch could mean, you know, bull, could mean bear. Bull up, bear down. With that said, who knows? There's a lot of analysts out there now saying that we're in for another fall, a restructure, a correction, yada, yada, yada. I don't know. Some people claim that it's just going to keep going higher. I think it'll hit 80 to 90K by Christmas, personally. But, of course, I'm still going to watch it because BTC, as I tell you each and every time, you're probably sick of me saying it, BTC is the most important crypto. BTC is the one you have to watch. And if you are scalping, you must watch BTC. If BTC drops out of the air, for some reason, I guarantee you your coin is going to fall. Maybe not drop out of the air too, but I guarantee you it's going to have an effect. BTC affects the whole market. It is the master. Everything follows BTC. So if you're scalping, make sure you watch BTC. We're going to go over Ethereum real quick. I always like to go over the big ones because they also do affect the small ones. Look at this mess. This is what scalping looks like, huh? And also what posting for other people looks like. Whoa, so we already hit our high. So I consider this to be an area to watch, and we're still there, baby. Look at this. So, still an area to watch right now. We did go through the 44K line. We did get an all-time high, I guess somewhere around 4460, something like that. Good for you, Ethereum. Ethereum, I could see getting all the way up to 8K, honestly, by Christmas. That's a possibility. If you want to play a little game with me real quick, I will predict chart it, which I'm only doing for a limited time. I'll let you guys see how I do it. This is how I get my predictions. Okay? Because there's some stuff I don't want to give away, so I'm just going to do it rough. And then, as you can see, this is my projection line. From my projection line, we put a piece in the center. So 8K by January. So listen, I'm just basing it off of this. So 8K, this says January 24th. Do you see at the bottom of your screen, January 24th? If this stayed on the literal path it's on, okay? So you see how we're in this nice, looks like it's going to be a long tunnel. I want to say it's not inward. It might actually be a full parallel tunnel. If we continued on this exact same price pattern where it just keeps going up, touch, up, touch, up, touch. That means if we literally were to follow this, which is, that's not going to happen. That's why this is all hypothetical. But what it could do is it could come up here, and then it could come here, and then it could get a jump, and then fall, and then back up and do one of these. That's what's more than likely, okay? It could even fall back below this, but look at that, 8K projection. And you know what? That is a long-term projection. Not super long-term. I know that's only a couple months away. Oh, God. It's almost 2022. Woo! Time is going by, man. All right, so Ethereum, I'm actually going to add something to my prediction list. What I might do is add this as a prediction. We can be generous. November, so we'll say sometimes around Thanksgiving, we'll say 4,300. I'm going to put that on my prediction list. I'm going to remember that. Ethereum, I'm predicting it live. Oh, I got 2 predictions right today at the same time, within 5 minutes. How do you like that? Funny enough, they were both part of that metaverse. I got, what did I get right? I wrote about it. I don't remember. Anyway, I was real proud of myself. I got one and then I got another. And they were both triangle breaks. Boom! Killing it. I'm really proud of that. 2 predictions within 5 minutes. Very cool. Okay. Ethereum 5,500. What did I say? Thanksgiving? That's fair, right? Hayden, you think that's fair? 5,500 for Ethereum by Thanksgiving. I don't think that's too bullish. That's literally, we have been on the same path since the end of September. So September to the end of October, we have been on one literal tunnel. Look at this. This is a direct uptrend. There has been no deviating in resistance, support, resistance, support. Why shouldn't we go back to resistance? We're headed there. So I'm keeping that down. Let's see what else we can do real quick. I also wanted to go back and check out Doggy Dog, Snoop Doggy Dog, and then just for you, Hayden, we'll go over Mana one more time. Since you were a busy boy watching hockey, I'm a Flyers fan. I think we're doing all right this year. I haven't got a chance to watch too many games, to be honest, but I am a Flyers fan. Philadelphia, everything. Sixers, the Eagles, Phillies, etc. But I do love me some good hockey, so I understand if you're watching the Leafs game. Everybody's got an excuse, Hayden. Everybody's got an excuse. No, that's okay. These are recorded, so you can go enjoy yourself, and you can come here and rewatch these whenever you want. So Dog fell out. So if you check it out. So yesterday, if we check this, if you were with us recently, if we go back in time, let's go back in time again. Check this out. So we went from a triangle pattern to we jumped into an inward wedge, then a wedge. We broke then a tunnel, and we broke the tunnel. So let's see it happen. We can see it happen in real time. We'll go back a little bit. We're going to go back here, and we're going to see it happen. Check this out. Okay, so that's the triangle right there. That red fall, this would be a triangle right in there. And then it started to break the triangle. This right now would have been actually, this is a tunnel. So in there, it would have been a wedge at some point. That wedge then became a tunnel, and now we're going to start falling out of the tunnel because if you can see the dotted dash line, that's where the actual tunnel would be. So we started to fall out of that specific tunnel, and all we did was extend the tunnel. So if we wanted to be honest with ourselves, we actually have a pretty interesting pattern going on right now. This is not something I typically see. So we have kind of a flat top with an angled bottom. Yeah. I don't see that pattern too often. I'm not gonna lie. If we wanted to, we could get support and resistance, but right now I would say that absolute bottom consolidation style resistance support would be 0.23 for Dog, and then our resistance is going to be 0.33. So that good 10-cent area is our consolidation area. That means nobody's winning. What am I saying when I mean consolidation? That means that price is just slowly going up and down. Bears and bulls are fighting, but that means there's no major price movement. So when you hear about consolidation triangles, it just means that the price is bouncing in and out, not in and out, but within the triangle. You got me? And Hayden, if you're still here, we'll go over Mana for you. I don't know. I've got a couple viewers right now. I don't know who's left. But Hayden, if you're here, we'll go over Mana one more time for you. If not, I'll probably end the show. I went over pretty much everything that I wanted to. But I see a few guys in here. So, he doesn't seem to be here. I hope the Maple Leafs do well, my friend, if you do watch this, because I'm sure you will. I know you watch a lot of this stuff. So if you want to check out Mana, that's all the way back at the beginning of the show, probably within the first 10 minutes. I go over news. If you want to check the news sites that I check out, I shared a couple. And, yeah, that's probably going to do it. We're winding up about 50 minutes. So thanks for joining us, guys. This was Conquering Crypto, Saturday night, October 30th. If you are in Conquering Crypto and you want to join the Discord and do all that, I'm going to be doing some scalping tonight. So if you want to say hi, if you want to ask what I'm looking at, you can bother me anytime you want. Just say hi. My name is DeMarco. Say hello. And I want to tell you guys that I have a Venmo if you want to tip me, if you like the information you're getting I would like to do this full time where I can give you guys info. Please toss me $1 and it will let me know that things are all gravy, baby. Venmo, Conquering Crypto. I have the main site. The main site is Facebook, Conquering Crypto. With the bear and the bull fighting, it's a big white top, and you click add member. I think we've got something like 15 new members in the last couple days, something like that. Actually, I think not Denny, but Dennis, the guy I was talking about earlier, I think he invited a few people in. If they are in, welcome, guys. Awesome. And if you guys want to learn some coin, that's what we're here for. We do stocks and other stuff too, and I'll be posting training videos how to do certain things and look for certain things later on. But if you are a new Conquering Crypto member, welcome. We're now over 125, I think, and I started this back in May or April when BTC was falling is when I started this, and we're at 125 members, and we are not public. We are not something that you can find. We are a private group. You have to find us and then be invited in. So it's not just something you can add yourself to. So I'm pretty proud of that, actually. That's pretty cool. We do have a Discord now available. I suggest everybody go to the Discord. If you want to be part of the Conquering Crypto stuff, you need to go to the Discord. That's where all of my stuff is moving. The most important things that I'll be doing will eventually move to Discord. But you will still get news, you'll still get updates, you'll still get some references and stuff on the Facebook, but the more important stuff will be on the Discord. I also have a Twitter, DeMarco_Danny, and I think that's it. I did get me a new microphone tonight, so if you guys could do me a favor for those that did make it to the end, let me know if that sounded better than the other ones. I've listened to them myself, and I think it sounded better to me personally. So, yeah, that's it. Enjoy your Halloween. We might do something tomorrow and go over some coin, but that was Conquering Crypto. Saturday evening. Enjoy your Halloween weekend, guys. That's DeMarco saying peace out. I am signing off. Have a good one, guys.